So it's a young lady?
28 years old.
Right.
And she is a stay-at-home mum to an 18-month-old baby girl. And when ever since she got pregnant, she feels like her husband, Joseph, has not been attracted to her anymore. He never gives her any attention. He shrugs off all her advances. Doesn't even seem like he wants to touch her. So,
really?
Yeah.
But she's had the baby. The baby's born.
Yeah, 18 months ago, right?
Okay.
Anyway, about 2 months ago, Josie met Matt when he was over laying floorboards at her place, so Tradie. And because she feels so rejected in the marriage, her and Matt, kind of got to know each other over text, started sending flirty messages, and before you know it, she's sleeping with Matt. And
the floorboard guy.
The floorboard guy. And now what she does, because she didn't want to sleep with him at her house, so what she does is she hires a babysitter during the day to look after her 18-month-old while she goes off and has sex with Matt. And she's getting her needs met through him.
Hang on.
Right.
She's getting a babysitter to look after her and her husband's child while she goes and gets filled up by this tradie.
Yeah.
That's the lowest thing I've ever heard. And I've heard some low things.
Hi, Josie.
Josie, what the hell is going on? How have you got caught up in this?
Oh, my God.
You know you're in trouble when even Kyle says that's the lowest thing I've ever heard.
I really wasn't questioning it that much until I just heard Kyle's reaction.
The babysitter, don't you feel like a real slurry when the babysitter comes over and you're shaving the mutt and going over to root this tradie?
Look, I don't know what to do anymore. I've come to sort of crossroad in my marriage. And
when you first had sex with the tradie, did you feel bad? Did you feel guilty or did you feel satisfied?
Look, I think there was a bit of mix of all those emotions. It was sort of a bit naughty.
Yeah. So while he was in you loved it, and then on the way home, you probably felt like a piece of shit.
But you know what? He's actually making me feel better about myself. I mean, for the last 2+ years, I've just felt like nothing around my husband. He just won't touch me. Doesn't want to even be near me. It feels like it.
Or is he not? Is he really not interested? Is he not kind to you? Is he?
Yeah.
Or is everyone just exhausted because, our kid's only just 1 or 13 months old, and it's exhausting for Tegan and also exhausting for me. So
it is exhausting, and he does work very hard
to provide for the family.
So many years I can go without any attention.
So let me break it down. So when you say he doesn't even want to touch you, because there's a difference between being exhausted but still giving your wife a little bit of love.
Sure.
So when he doesn't even want to touch you, explain to me, do you try and touch him and he pushes
always.
you away? What happens?
No, no pushing. It's just sort of
one-sided.
I'm not in the mood. But sometimes I just want a hug.
And does he never do that?
Not even that.
So he's not being an arsehole. He's just...
we can still have a nice time and talk to each other, but if I try to make something happen, he'll just be like, no, I'm not in the mood.
What do you mean try and make something happen? You mean grab his...
Start getting intimate,
frisky.
yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes I might, go make myself look nice, make it obvious this is what I want. I'll even try, unzipping his pants.
Oh, yeah.
And all the time I just get brushed away. And I started feeling in the beginning, okay, maybe he's cheating on me.
Right.
Do you think that's a possibility?
I did at first, but now I just think maybe he's just not in love with me anymore and he just not attracted to me anymore.
So what, no oral, no nothing? He's not interested in anything? And he's giving you nothing, you're giving him nothing?
Well, she wants to.
And I want to, and I try. And
what have you said about this? What's this tradie doing for you? Everything?
Yes. Jeez. Basically filling all my needs. I want all this from my husband.
Yeah, but it's not going to go anywhere with the tradie. Is this just sort of filling a hole in your life?
Yeah, I mean, he's a nice guy, but he's just filling some needs that aren't getting met at home.
He's your plaything.
Yes. I feel better about hiring a babysitter than rather doing it in my house, with the baby there. So I feel like I'm doing the right thing, in a sense.
Do you think you girls sometimes convince yourselves that you're doing the right thing, whereas if it was the husband doing this, it would obviously be the worst thing and you would be so hurt.
I know. I
But,
do feel that.
how
But
many-
emotionally, how many times can I get? I've even suggested counselling to him, and there's just nothing.
Well, how many times have we had guys call through that have been in this situation, and you've never said, Kyle, once, that's the lowest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, have I?
You've backed them, actually.
Have I?
Yeah, you've had their back, as though it was a secret boys club of like,
Well,
it's okay if we do it, but if the mother does it and the woman does it, it's the lowest of the low.
Maybe I've still got the guy's back without even the guy being.
But you do.
having
You
any
clearly
knowledge.
do. Because you're just imagining it's you in
Yeah,
this
that's-
situation.
that's what I- exactly
And then
what I'm
when you
thinking.
guys cheat, you know there's no emotion attached. It's just sex, so it doesn't mean anything.
But
So,
when girls cheat, there is emotion attached.
but is there? So that's interesting.
You
Is
can't
there
help
emotion
yourself.
attached, Josie, do you think?
No.
How often are you rooting the tradie?
Twice a week at the moment.
There's emotion, man. Twice a week. Come on.
No, I just feel like he's a nice guy, and we have fun together. But
You
How
probably-
long do you hire the babysitter for?
look, sometimes I just say to her, "Can you just come over for 2 hours?" And sometimes I might be a bit longer.
Do you
and
pay
then-
the
And
guy?
do you go to
Sometimes it's in the
Matt's
afternoon.
house? Do you go to Matt's house?
Yeah, sometimes it's Matt's house, sometimes it's in the car.
In the car?
And have you told your husband that you've got a babysitter for any reason?
Yes, I told him I just want to start feeling better about myself. So he thinks I'm going to the gym, Pilates, personal training.
Personal training, yeah. Right.
Josie, is breaking up with him like just out of the question for you?
Oh, they've got children.
Yeah, I know.
I love him so much. I do. I love him so much, and I don't want to be without him. And I know that if he found this out, it would totally break his heart. But I think it would break his heart. That's the thing. Like,
Of course it would.
Yeah,
I
well.
really don't know.
I get you've got a child, but this is not going to get any better because he doesn't want to even address it. He doesn't want to go to counselling. So where do you see it going from here?
Well, I guess the next step is do I tell him?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
You put yourself in quite the predicament. Now what?
I feel like just men do this all the time. You know, they're not getting it from their wives, and it's just
Yeah, but didn't your husband? Isn't your husband going to work to save up money to buy new floorboards so his new baby and his wife can walk
Oh,
around?
God, I didn't think of that.
And
like,
now-
he's paying for the floorboard.
I
He's
feel like
paying Matt.
he gave me the. I feel like he just gave me renovate the house to keep me busy, to keep me away from him.
All right, let's take those calls. The lines are open. Okay, let's see what Rick has to say. Rick from Cronulla, 24 years old.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, I'm sick of the little sob story. You're going to f***ing another tradie when your husband just paid for the floorboard. Straight to hell. You just had a newborn baby. And you're f***ing the tradie that your husband's paying for. Are you serious?
Okay, so
You've got to
that's
understand where I'm coming from
hang
as
on,
well.
hang
you
on.
know?
That's one in the that's one in the hell section. Do you think, Jackie?
Yes, it's hit a nerve there with Rick. Let's go to Denise. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise. Good morning.
Hey, Kyle, first of all,
Yeah.
I'm annoyed with you because you just jumped down her throat. She has carried a baby for 9 months. She has given of her body,
That is true.
right?
Yeah.
She just wants a hug. She just wants a bit of affection.
I feel for her,
There's so many
Denise.
knots to untie here.
I do feel for her. But
Right,
now she's got
okay.
herself stuck in this.
Go and stand outside any brothel in the next 24 hours and ask any guy going in there, how's their wife? Because they're going to several.
Well, that would ruin the vibe, wouldn't it? I don't want to be. I do understand that, Denise. You're not wrong.
If it was a man doing this, it's acceptable for a man with an 18-month-old to say, oh, my wife, since she had the baby, she's just not into it, and I'm just having to go and fill my needs. Oh, they get a notch on their belt.
Do they though? I mean, do you think that's okay, Kyle? I don't think that's okay.
In all
for a
honesty,
guy.
with all
not
jokes
okay.
aside, none of that's
not
all right. But
okay.
it does happen. And you're right,
Not
Denise.
more.
And what do you want to add, Kenny?
Yeah, no, you're going straight to hell, love. I'm sorry to say. It's not good what you're doing. I'm a father
This was
myself.
happening. This was happening.
I'm a father myself. My wife did not do this. She would never do that. For argument's sake, your husband lost an arm and you didn't find him attractive no more, right? And you weren't jumping his bones. If he was to go to a brothel and you find out about it, would you look at that? He's painted as a devil. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, but I would have had the talk with him. I would have said, you know what, I'm not
Okay,
attracted
so
to you anymore.
why are you on the radio trying to get advice? Why don't you talk to your husband and tell him?
I guess I just wanted advice, like I said, or maybe it was to get
Plus,
the...
why don't you ask
plus,
someone
guys,
different?
guys, can Can you class a man having his arm amputated as the same as a woman having a baby?
It's just argument's sake, guys.
Right.
Come on, mate. If the shoe was on the other foot, he would be painted as the devil.
He would be. Let's
Yep.
keep ploughing
Yep.
through.
Mish at Bondi Beach. She's 33. What do you want to say?
Hi, Mish.
Hi, guys. I think she's going straight to hell. I feel like, you're getting a babysitter to make better of the situation. I've been through a very, very, very hard time with my partner, where I've had times where I've, wanted to do the same thing, but I've said to myself, no, I've come here for a reason. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to strive to make it work and make it better, regardless of how it is.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have a child and you married him, it just doesn't make any sense. Imagine if he was in your position.
I'm not in love with Matt. I just
Right.
Then
I
you
feel
need to
worthy
leave.
and wanted and attractive again.
Yeah, I think the common theme here is that you need to leave or talk to him, because I feel that that's the only way you can go forward. If you're just honest with him, you have to, I think. You have to be.
I think I'm getting to that point, yes.
Yeah.
I have to.
Let's
have
go to
do that.
Nicole,
Okay,
in
Nicole.
Parramatta. Hi, Nicole. You got any advice?
What drama queens? Oh my God, you are so not going to hell. Let me tell you, my niece and her husband were going through a similar situation, except she didn't have a child. She lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He didn't have sex with her for a good 2 years. And we were saying, just go and have sex with somebody else. Go and get your feel good from somebody else if he's not going to give it to you. And it was the same thing, Josie. You're not doing the wrong thing. You've got feelings too. You need them met. Go and get out there and get what you got to get.
Isn't society
You know?
a weird place?
Oh, it's
Like, same
it's fucking
question.
bullshit, Cole.
Oh,
Like,
listen, I
seriously.
get it. The same question, though, and so many different people have so many different
And
opinions.
people are so passionate about this. It hits.
But you know what? They don't know your situation. How would they feel? Yeah, they're getting sex from their partner. When you just want that simplicity of a kiss or a touch or just a bit of appreciation and he can't give it to you, I'm telling you, my niece went through hell as well. And now that she's fallen for a divorce, but she's gone out and got a root. And I'm telling you, she's at her highest level of happiness now than what she did
But I
staying in
just
that
feel like,
relationship.
I feel like if you stay in a relationship and then you're getting it on the side like that as a way to kind of fix the situation,
Isn't that the beginning of the end?
that's no good. You've got to just address it head on and either stay or go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a tough thing. One more. Bradley's down in Wollongong. Braddles, you're on with Josie. What do you want to say?
Mate, I just got one thing to say. I understand her position, but if it was someone that, she had a connection with and she actually, spent some time with first, I could understand, but it's the first tradie that's come over her house, mate.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think of it like that.
I don't think she's looking for a connection.
It's not about.
Well, then what are you looking for? You got a child with this guy.
This is everyone's worst fear. This is why everyone's
Yeah,
passionate
that's
about
why everyone's fired up.
it. No one wants to be in a loveless relationship. No one wants
To be cheated on.
Cheated on. People have been cheated on before, and there's cheaters. Everyone's got a different angle.
Mm.
But it doesn't help Josie because she's right up to her neck in it.
She is.
So that's a little cross section. 82% of our listeners on and off the air said that, you're in a shit situation. You're probably going to hell.
Wow.
But
Oh, wow. Yeah, there you go.
Listen, it's all on you. Only you know what you need as a human. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Do we have to pay for it for the rest of our lives? No, we don't. But you can't drag other people into your hell. You can't live in that area for long.
You can't. That's so true. You can't live in that area for long. You're just buying time until you have to eventually discuss it.
Yeah, it's like a Band-Aid on an open wound. This thing's going to split open until it's fixed properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
You do what's right for you. We don't know the answer. We don't know you.
But think about your future self as well in this. Don't just think about the here and now.
Yeah, exactly.
You're 28. You're still young.
Yeah.
And you rooted him on Monday, so I suppose you're up for another route by what, tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow would be the day, right?
We have been texting today.
So today might be the day.
You get filled up today.
Maybe.
Well, think about it. Think about it,
Josie.
Things to think about now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Josie, good luck with everything.
Thanks, Josie.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Shitty.
It's a heavy day, man. I told you this day was going to be a pretty good show.
Oh, dear. What
lot of
else? Do we
emotion.
have anything to pick us up?
No.